Okay guys, welcome to my first Kerbal Space Program video. Today we're just going to be going to MINMUS. Um, should be pretty fun. I already did it, but, I mean, yep. So, this is just me building the rocket in Kerbal Space Program. If you can see the engineer readout up in the okay, and we're to launch. We got 2 SRBs and 5 KS-25 engines, which is a really overpowered, but it should be fine. And then this is just the gimbal, or turning on all the engines. I should have set an action group to this. And then the gimbal test, I love doing that. It's just fun. But we're launching here. So yeah, this is a 3-stage rocket. We're just going to be doing an ordinary mission to MINMUS if any of you have ever played it. Here's the time lapse. I throttle down through max Q, which is the max amount of pressure. Here's SRB separation. SR, I mean, it's just a simple orbit. A lot of people know how to get to orbit. But this is a bit different. So bit more fuel efficient, just so I put it at apoapsis. So I'll be going faster from the gravity spinning me. So just time warp. Give it a second. Anyway, I love playing Kerbal Space Program. I suck at it, but it's really fun. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start our just making a actual orbit burn. Yeah, should go, and I roll a rocket over just because I'd like to do that. This mission is to MINMUS and back. Here's me using the maneuver nodes to get an encounter with. So I go over, or I time lapse over to the. Okay, and engine, it's burning. I'm kind of sucking at this. The voiceover and burn ended. I made that go faster for you guys. I'm just making it go down a bit because if you know, MINMUS is at an angle, so I just did that. And then I add a maneuver node to make a orbit around MINMUS. So if you if any and there's MINMUS on screen, uh, probably one of the coolest looking planets, or well, it's probably the cooler looking moon uh, on Kerbin, and you can just barely see it from Kerbin, and it's only at night. It's just or between night and day, it's just a green little dot. There we go, and I have a very, very slow orbit. And then I'm just going to set a maneuver node to make it where I have a very low orbit, only about 30,000 meters above it, so. And the reason I'm not going straight down is because it'll become dark, and nobody likes that, so. But anyway, I time lapse to where Kerbin, you can see Kerbin from where I'm gonna land because that view is awesome. Okay, and here is the, like half land, I don't know what it's called, which is surprising because of how much Kerbal Space Program videos I watch. But pretty much I just made it to where I was gonna land on that green flat spot, which is very easy to land at if anyone likes to know that. I'd make a MINMUS tutorial, but I don't think anyone would watch it. And I set the maneuver node to where I'd be landing perfectly on that grassland, so here's me time warping to that. There we go. it just needed to make me go there, if you can see it. But anyway, I've had a very interesting weekend, so this was kind of my first, uh, wow, that was sad, uh, like, time to be able to play Kerbal Space Program, and actually, I didn't suck at it, so that was good. And this is just me slowing down and getting away from that debris over there, that engine. You know, we are not like SpaceX. If there's any aliens down there, we want to blow them up. So here's just me time warping, and I'm pretty sure it just skips. Yep, just skips to the landing burn. Yep, here it is. Landing on Minmus. It's one of the most satisfactory things. It's just fun to do. And I mean, it's hard to get a I guess I could get a polar orbit. It'd probably be pretty easy to land on one of the poles. I've heard they're pretty cool. Anyway, we have touchdown. And I'm gonna go ahead EVA all of the Kerbals, which, you know, it's just takes forever. And then we take all the way over to the mountain over there, which, spoiler alert, Kerbals cannot carry that much monopropellant. Just FYI, because you're about to see something. But anyway, let me know, like, what your thoughts on this video are in the comments. I know it really, the voiceover right now, it kind of sucks, but okay, so here we go. We're heading down, and you'll see in a second why I said they can't carry that much monopropellant. I realized I ran out, and yeah, that was not fun. Kind of sad. But anyway, he was smiling before he died, so I guess he died doing what he loved. It's crazy Kerbals. Okay, so here's me getting an orbit, which wait, yeah, I mean, it's just an orbit. Okay, I skipped through that because I may have almost crashed into the planet. I didn't. I don't quick save. And here's me getting a maneuver so I can head back to Kerbin, drop into Kerbin. So periaps is either below 70 kilometers, because that's where the atmosphere is. So then you just have to time warp, and yeah. So I just skipped through that, and this is the separation of the capsule. So I just set that to retrograde. And here is the re-entry, the fun part. I love doing re-entries, but yeah. It's surprising how realistic Kerbal Space Program is. I mean, it's a game with little stupid/funny alien creatures that literally are just stupid. It literally, like, whenever you're in the building, it literally grades them by stupidity. But I mean, like, you can get, and it's such an interesting game. Like, you can get mods, you can get whatever you want for it. And then the DLCs, which I have not tried out, but they look very fun. But $40, yeah. But anyway, so I jettisoned the heat shield, and this is just the descent. So the parachute deployed, all that stuff deployed, so everything is good. So this is just time warping down, which takes forever. And yeah, I mean, I couldn't get it to, like, be at the Kerbal Space Center, because that's kind of hard to do that, because you have to precisely maneuver it. like I do at I've never landed a space shuttle back at the Kerbal Space Center. Mainly just landed it on a mountain. And we have touchdown of Kerbalus 1. So, yeah. I just EVA'd real quick. It's fun because of it just says grasslands. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.